Hi everybody, welcome to a book haul. This book haul is going to be for August, September, and October. I have a ton of books here that I have received, rather they're for book reviews, for an honest book review, or books that I have purchased, or books that was gifted to me. So I'm going to be sharing with you guys all the books that I have so far. There's absolutely some more, but these are the ones that I wanted to share for this book haul. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so these first few books are books I believe are for kids and teens and things like that. Some I got for my son. These all came from B&H for a honest book review. And so this one is called Superheroes Can't Save You. Epic examples. And it's in comic book form. It's not, there's no pictures in here, but the way it's talking about comics, that comics can't save you. And this book is by Todd Miles. And my daughter is actually reading it and really loved it. So you guys look out for a book review from my daughter on this book. She's not finished with it, so when she finishes with it, there will be a book review on it. But so far she really loved this book. She was saying that, you know, it teaches you that, you know, people or kids, you know, everybody believes in superheroes when they're a child, but, you know, getting them to understand that Jesus is the only way, the only person that can truly save you. So that is what this book is about. From what she says, I haven't read the book myself, but I will once she's finished with it. So that's that book. Then I have this book that I got for my son, and this one's also from B&H. This one is by Dorina Williamson, and this one is thoughtful, discovering the unique gifts in each of us. And it's teaching him, you know, the different uniques about within themselves, because, you know, everybody doesn't look the same. Everybody's gifts are not the same. You know, bullying is really big right now across, you know, the world. You know, bullying, you know, you have small kids committing suicide and things like that. So I always think that it's very important to teach the children at a young age that, you know, everybody is different. Everybody is not the same, and we're not meant to be the same. You know, everybody has, you know, things that they're good at, and, you know, things that they're not so good at. And it's always good about, you know, trying things, and, you know, being friendly. You know, don't be a bully. So that's definitely something that is worth, you know, teaching your children at a young age, because I always say children are not, you know, born bullies. They're not born to look at race and color. That's something that they are in, you know, learn from adults, either within the home or around them, things like that. They pick that up, you know, when kids are young. You know, they don't see color, you know. So I love this book. So this one is thoughtful, discovering the unique gifts in each of us. So that was that. Then you have here a big and little coloring devotional. And this one was written by Rachel Swanson. And I thought this was really nice. This was for a book review, also from B&H. I haven't started coloring in it, but I really love it. I thought this was really nice. And this is always nice when you're just ready to, you know, just kind of relax. And it has some really pretty pictures in here. I think I'm going to use this around Christmas time, because I love to color around Christmas time, sitting in front of the fireplace, drinking some hot cocoa, things like that. And so that's this book. So really nice. Then he just received this one yesterday that he's super excited, because these that it gives you a parent, it says parent connection at the top. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit for you guys. So it gives you a remember, a read. So it gives you a verse that you can read with your child, and some questions to answer. This book, I believe, is also good for kids who are not really familiar with the Bible, you know, don't really understand certain things, and they're like babes, you know, learning. So this is actual good for those two. And you know, it could be good for kids, a little older, that just, they're not familiar with things and they're learning. So it breaks it down, and then it gives you here the list for you to look for certain things in the picture. And again, you just use a dry erase marker and allow them to mark in the book. And it has, little stories that you can read. So I really love it. He has another one that's like this. And again, I was telling you guys, you can download the app, and if you put the phone over the picture, it makes the images move. So he really loves that. So this one's the armor of God, the breastplate, the shield. So this is really good for small kids. So now I'm kind of starting to have a collection for all age groups pertaining to the armor of God. This one is definitely for younger kids. The other books that I showed you guys and the other book haul was for teenagers, teaching about the armor of God. So again, my daughter is one of my biggest supporters. So hi Lyric, mommy loves you. Brian, mommy loves you guys. They watch all the YouTube videos, and they're always, giving me ideas. And my daughter's really wanted me to do more of the kids Bible studies on YouTube. So because she likes to follow, she's following the chronological study. So she is in Genesis chapter 7. She's been reading, so I'm very, very excited about that. They're never too young, to teach them to start diving into the Word of God. And that is something that I would love to instill in all my children. So again, this book is amazing. It's for all about the armor of God. You seek and learn. And this one was also from B&H, a kid's book. And this one they can actually write in, so that's exciting. So that's that. And all these books are for book review from B&H. This one we also got, and this one is for first grade. My son hasn't started school yet, my youngest. So this book we can always put to the side. But this was Reading Skills and Practice with Favorite Bible Studies, a Mighty Reader Workbook. And it's for first grade. And it's by Heidi Cooley. And it just gives you some... you have your Dear Parents letter, how to use it. It gives you the lessons that are in here. So you have the Old Testament and the New Testament. Their reading strategy guide and skills. And let's see, you have your week 1. So you have some vocabulary and some skills that you're going to work on. And then you have the verses. Then you have your questions, your context clues. So this is really good. And I think this is also good for, again, those who are not, really advanced in Bible studying, your kids, even teenagers. It's always, you can always start off small, teach them basic skills on how to dive into the Word. So definitely maybe I can use this to do smaller videos for the kids and just put them up just following this format. Comment below if that's something you'd be interested in, and we can definitely get this going. So it breaks it down. So every week there's something different. So this is week 6. So you have your vocabulary, the skills, and then your story, then your comprehension, problem solving, things like that. So definitely maybe this will be something that I can use. But this was a book review that I got from B&H, a book to review. So that's awesome. Then it says read, remember, and think. So that's awesome, you guys. This would be very interesting. Yeah, see, it says juvenile nonfiction. So it's for the kids, learning concepts. So this is going to be very awesome, you guys. I'm excited. So I may not actually put this on the back burner. We may look through it and help make new videos. Now this book, I'm so excited that it was available for book review. This is a book by Priscilla Shirer. I love Priscilla Shirer. This book is a juvenile, they say it's for a teen series that she wrote. And it's a series. So this one is The Winter War that they sent out for book review. And then there's other books that go along with this series. that now I am going to be on the hunt for to get. So as you can see here, there's other ones. The Princess War. They have the Unseen Invasion. So these are some other books that go with this series. It has some pictures in here. It is, let's see. There is 4 parts and 51 chapters in this book. It is a hardback book. Very pretty. I love the cover. But this, again, this was by B&H Publishing that they sent out for a book review. So I am definitely excited. I'm going to give this book also to my sister so that way she can read it. But I love Priscilla Shirer, so we're going to be on the hunt for the series of that collection for the series. So continuing on, these are more adult books that I received from B&H for book review. So this one is Living Fit, Make Your Life Count by Pursuing a Healthy You by Ronnie Floyd. Again, this is another book by B&H, and this is all about health and fitness. Becoming a Healthier You. This book has 5 sections and 20 chapters, and it says live purposefully, live dreaming, live freely, live intentionally, live fully, live orderly, live reasonably, live knowingly, live selflessly, and so on and so forth. So this book is going to be pretty good. Becoming a Healthier You. Not so much, this is not, you know, all like food based, because when you think about it, you'll be like, man, living fit, people would automatically think about food, but it's not that. Just you living a healthier you, mentally, spiritually, you know, financially, things like that. So that's what this book is about. So that'll be another book for review. I also have this one, a 365 Trivia Twist Devotional about spiritual truths in a year. This one is for teens also. This one was meant for teens, the youth, juveniles. So this one is 1 year devotional. So this is exciting. This one I may pass down to my sister also for her to read. But it's very nice, very colorful. You have a devotional in there, and it's all dated. No year, so you can start using it anytime. If you're like me, you have like a lot of devotionals. This one is by Trevin Wax, and this is, forwarded by Marvin Olasky. This is Our Time, Everyday Myths in the Light of the Gospel. This is another book that I got for review. And it says in the back, uncertain, confused, and overwhelmed. Many Christians feel bombarded by the messages they hear and the trends they see in our rapidly changing world. In this is Our Time. Trevin Wax provides snapshots of 21st century American life in order to help Christians understand the time by analyzing our common beliefs and practices, smartphone habits, entertainment intake, and our views on shopping, sex, marriage, politics, and life purposes. Trevin helps us see through the myths of society to the hope of the gospel. So this sounds really interesting. Very, very interesting. So this is another book that I will be diving into. And of course, all these books, once I get going, you guys know I have a million books, not a million, but I have a lot of books that I have received for book review, and I need to get it going. This is another book that we received, and this one is by Rich Perez, Learning to Love Again, Mikasa Uptown. And this one is, what if instead of contempt, familiarity bred love? It seems as if the more we get to know one another, the more we are disappointed. When the scars of our friends, family, and neighbors are exposed, we are tempted to turn and run. But there is another way. Pastor and storyteller Rich Perez cast a vision for what it might look like to pursue love, love expressed with the eyes wide open in the context of the real world. With the flavor of Washington Heights, New York, readers will be transported into Perez neighborhood on a journey to learn how to love again. So that sounds very interesting, because definitely, things can become different and difficult in a relationship. Once a person gets to really know you and things like that, some may not like the things that, that you come from, your history or things that you've gone through. They may not understand. This was another book that we received. It is by B&H Books also. Case Keenum with Andrew Perloff, Playing for More, Trust Beyond What You Can See. So this book is another book that says, he's a football player, and it just gives his story. So this is going to be pretty interesting, how he became NFL player, NFC North title, playing football. So football in his career and things like that. So that's going to be interesting. Maybe I can pass that to my dad and he'll read it and let me know what he thinks. Spiritual Gifts by Thomason R. Scritchner. I may be saying that totally wrong, but what they are and why they matter. So your spiritual gifts. This is all about, what are the spiritual gifts? Do all Christians have them? Have the miraculous gifts seized? So that's going to be interesting. This is one of the books that I really wanted to read. So let's see how many chapters this book has. It has 11 chapters in here. So that'll be interesting. Then you have here Letters to an American Christian by Riley Ashford. And this book is, What Does It Mean to Be American Christian? In Letters to an American Christian, Bruce Riley Ashford, author of One Nation Under God, addresses overarching issues of the relationship of Christianity and politics. Speaks to the way historic Christians' beliefs inform specific hot-button political issues and challenges readers to take seriously both our heavenly and earthly citizenships. Written as a series of letters to Christian, a young college student who is a new believer, Letters to an American Christian will help every reader think carefully about how Christianity informs what it means to be an American. So this definitely sounds really good. And it has, let's see, this one has 23 chapters. Or I'm sorry, 26 chapters. So that sounds really good also. You have here Sing How Worship Transforms Your Life, Family, and Church by Keith and Christian Getty. This is a cute little book. We all share the unique privilege and responsibility of singing together as the church transforms our lives, our families, our churches, and our witness. Sing is not just a book, it's a revolution. What a gift this book is for our church's future. So that's going to be good. Let's see how many chapters this book has. It has 7 chapters and some bonus things in there. So this is really cute. You can do it as a book club or a group, church campaigns, leaders of the choir and music groups. So that'd be good. So if you're definitely like a music teacher in the church or anything like that, over the youth department, this would be good. These books are the new ones that I got this week. So this one is Gay Girl, Good God. And this is by Jackie Perry. And this is the story of who I was and who God has always been. So this is going to be interesting. Let's read. It says, I used to be a lesbian. In Gay Girl, Good God, author Jackie Hill Perry shares her own story, offering practical tools that helped her in the process of finding wholeness. Jackie grew up fatherless, experienced gender confusion, and embraced both masculinity and homosexuality with every fiber of her being. She knew that Christians had a lot to say about all the above, but was she supposed to change herself? How was she supposed to stop loving women when homosexuality felt more natural to her than heterosexuality ever could? And then at the age of 19, Jackie came face to face with what it meant to be made new, and not in a church or through contact with Christians. God broke in and turned her heart toward him right in her own bedroom in the light of his gospel. Read in order to understand, read in order to hope, or read in order, like Jackie, to be made new. So this, I am so excited to read. I heard a lot of good things about this book, and so I'm definitely going to be reading this. And of course, all these books I will be doing a book review on. This one is called The Stormtossed Family, How Cross Reshapes the Home by Russell Moore. Why do our families have so much power over us? In The Stormtossed Family, best-selling author Russell Moore reaches readers whether you are married or single, whether you long for a child or shepherding or of a full house, you are a part of a family. Family is difficult because every family is an echo of the gospel. Family can be the source of some of the most transcendent human joy, and family can leave us crumbled up on the side of the road. Family can make us who we are, and family can break our hearts. Why would the social arrangement have that much power for good or for ill over us? The only safe harbor for a storm-tossed family is a nail-sacred home. So this sounds absolutely amazing, you guys. So these books, I've heard so much good things about it. So definitely, these are like on my top list to read. And then finally, some of the things that I have that I purchased on my own. So you guys, I love T.D. Jakes. So I have the book that is Instinct, Power to Unleash your Inborn Drive. And then it comes with a workbook. So I'm definitely wanting to start diving into this book. If you guys have this book, let me know. We can probably do it definitely together. Another book that I have is God, Discerning the Voice of God, How to Recognize when God is speaking to you. You guys, I found this at Hobby Lobby for $7.49. My mom and I both got it. It comes with study questions in here. Let me see if I can see any. Let's see. Let me see if I can see where the study questions are. So it has questions in here. Let's see, maybe it's at the back. Chapter 10. And that's quotes. So let's see, you guys. I guess it doesn't have questions. I thought it said it. Let me see. Let's read the front. Complexity, Revised and Expanded New Study Questions. How to Recognize by Priscilla Shirer. You guys, I love this book by Priscilla Shirer. So maybe this in, let's see, quotes, arrangements. So you guys, this is my first time flipping through the book with you guys. So let's see. Let's go to part 1 and see how this goes. So I know it definitely has questions at the top. Oh, so they're here. They have questions here at in the inside. So within the chapter, you have questions that you will answer. And it gives you scriptures, your prayer. How amazing is that? So I love, oh, here it is. Chapter challenges, you guys. At the end of the chapter, you have questions to write out. So definitely this is one of the books that I want to do. And maybe definitely we'll do this book as a book club within my Facebook group. So you guys let me know. I love Priscilla Shirer. So that's that. Then these books I got for a birthday gift from my sis of Daughter of Increase, the sister group of Transformed Through God's Word. This is the Our Daily Bread 365 day devotional. You guys, I love this. This is so cute. I love devotionals, you guys. I really do. I have so many of them. And I love it when they're a year based, but they are not like 2018 through 2019. So that way you can use it any year once you finish the next one. Then she loves sending Bible studies, and I love them. So definitely, you guys, that's why I said I may be using my recollections planner, this one, since I got the Big Happy Planner for scripture writing and things, the faith planner. So this one I may be turning into my personal Bible studies, that I will start diving into these different study books that we have. So this one is Standing Strong in Faith. And this one is, again, these are all for individual or group study. So this one is Your Ultimate Victory, Your Life in Christ. And this one, again, is individual or group study. So I'm excited, you guys. I love these. So that is definitely all the books that I have, you guys, to share for the month of August, September, and October, as you can see. So these are all my lovely books. If you have any questions, comments about any of them, if you want to know more about them, I will be doing book reviews or book highlights on them. The book that we're jumping into, and I've showed this book, you guys, in the last one, but we put it on hold because we are studying the book of Genesis in our chronological study. So we put it on hold. So finally, we will be diving into this book starting November 11th, and it's Why Her. So if you're wanting to join in, we'll be doing the Bible study that's provided by a PDF file for everybody. All you have to do is purchase the book and join us on Facebook for the book discussions and things like that. But these are my books. Thank you, B&H, for giving the opportunity to get books for review. And definitely, you guys, those will be coming. So thank you, guys. Bye.